All right, my wolf pups, in this short segment, we are going to be talking about lessons learned on the battlefield. For you guys, that's the trenches in ADCRR, whether you're working in a pod in the SMUs or in level 5s, level 4, it doesn't matter. You guys are all in the same trenches, and it's been a fucking war, at least for the past 6 months. As we all know, the staff assaults are ramping up. We believe we know what it is. In fact, we're fucking sure we know what it is. And apparently this intel is going to be hogged up by the director and his entourage, Tara Diaz and the rest of them scumbags, and they're not going to tell you about it. So we're going to tell you about it, and we're going to keep it amongst us. You're going to use that intel to protect yourself and pay attention so we can stay alive together here, yes? Because it's going to get worse before it gets better. Welcome to the Wolf Den. I am your host, the Wolf Daddy, and let's get this shit going. All right, guys, it's time we talk about this. You know, there's an elephant in the room. Motherfuckers got eggs on their face. Nobody wants to fucking talk about it. It's that little story with the king who's walking down the street butt-ass naked because some swindlers told him they have made him a beautiful gown. And everybody doesn't want to tell the king his dick's hanging out, except the little boy who finally says, fucking king's dick's hanging out. He's butt-ass naked, all right? Don't follow the herd, all right? You're either a wolf or a fucking sheep. Do not follow the herd. So with that, what are we talking about? We all know the staff assaults are ramping up. They're everywhere. Winslow, Florence, Tucson. It's everywhere. Every Yuma. Everyone's getting assaulted. Staff are getting assaulted. And we're learning lessons as we speak in these fucking trenches that they're trying to bury us in here. Here's a quick example. We just had a female, a really brave female. I'm not going to give you her name. She did what you should fucking do. She was attacked by an inmate, 2 staff. I'm saying that there was a supervisor and a regular staff who watched her get beat down by an inmate. She finally got up, saw that they weren't doing anything, grabbed a taser and tased the fuck out of that idiot on the ground until he was shaking. Anyway, in the end, you can say she did the right thing because she wasn't defended. But here's the thing. She just got a letter of reprimand, which we're going to shove right up their ass. They're not going to win this. They already know. I know once it gets to the director, he's going to throw it away. But they still have the balls to give her a letter of reprimand for using excessive force on an inmate that just almost killed her while no one did nothing. This is the shit you guys are in. Pay attention. These are dangerous fucking times in these trenches. But I'm not going to get into all that shit and self-defense tactics like that fat fuck who got on the stand. You guys saw my videos. No. Listen, what we need to do is some damage control here and some tactics that we've learned from the trenches. Point number 1. Do not put yourself in a predicament if you know it's going to be dangerous because you'll be at fault. What does that mean? Listen, they're trying to post you guys. They're fucking the numbers. I saw some rosters today coming from Central that we booted to them, and then they came back and they try to make it look like they're fat. You're not fat. It's time to shove this up their ass. I'm not asking you not to post, but I'm telling you from when I was in the ranks, I've done it before and I would support staff. If I'm trying to put you in a dangerous predicament, 1 person for 2 buildings and all this nonsense they're doing, you just say you ain't going to do it. Yeah, I'm not fucking doing that. You're not putting me at risk. You're putting the inmates at risk. You just don't fucking do it. And you do get yourself an IR. I know what you're saying, Garcia. They're going to retaliate. They're fucking already retaliating on you, dude. They're putting you in the train. You're getting your ass kicked, taking care of yourself, and they're still giving you a fucking, you know, an LOR, letter of reprimand. If you're going to go out, go fucking big. Go with a bang. You do an IR, say, I'm not posting till you give me my other officer, and that's that. I'm not refusing to post. I'm just refusing to post right now because what you're doing as a supervisor is putting me in a dangerous predicament. And that shouldn't fucking be. That should never be allowed. And we will support, especially if you're a member, man. I mean, if you're not a member or you're a member ACA or FOP, go to them. Then you go to your union, son. You got to back me up on this. I'm not posting. It ain't fucking gonna happen on my watch. Yeah, I want to go home to my kids. I don't want to go home with my face fucked up and you guys are still gonna try to fire me, give me an LOR and all this bullshit. Don't fucking do it. Refuse to fucking post by saying I need to be posted according to policy and making sure that I'm protecting my staff, the inmates, the public, all that other shit that they're listen, If you let yourself get abused, you're gonna get fucking abused, and you're getting abused. I'm telling you, you're getting fucking abused. Don't put up with it. Talk tonight in briefings. Whenever you see this video, go to briefing, discuss it with your supervisor, and say, listen, you can't be doing this anymore. You can't follow the fucking herd neither. You're my supervisor. You gotta protect me. If you're gonna post me alone with 1,000 motherfuckers, I ain't doing it. And you're gonna back me up. And if you don't, I'm gonna fucking shit all over you guys. It's time to start paying the piper and doing that. So now that we've got that out the way, okay? If you're a member, come to me. I'll back you up and shove this right up their fucking keister like we've been doing. Here's the other part that I gotta leave you with, and this is bad. All right? Sit down, have an ice cream. This is not gonna be good. Drink a beer after it. It is what it is. It would appear, okay, you don't need to be an SSU guru like these motherfuckers are claiming, or intel, that there is a open hit on staff by inmates. It appears so. It's happening everywhere. They're being vocal about it. They're saying they're going to attack staff, and they fucking are doing it. It's all over the place. So there seems to be an open contract on all staff, okay? The other thing is that I've been told by ex-convicts, that's right, I keep in contact with them. A lot of people got mad because I dealt with Donna Ham, and they're like, oh, she's a devil's advocate, inmates advocate. She's an advocate. She's against us. That you can say what you want, but you got to keep your friends close and your enemies closer. And that lady's been a great help in connecting me with some convicts, and I'm saying it. I've got rapport with some convicts that are heavy duty convicts from back in my fucking day, from the fucking 90s and all that. And these guys are old and decrepit, but they know what's going on, and they've already said, Garcia, your director fucked all of you, including our inmates, on this one by reclassing higher class inmates, right? Level 5s, bumping them down just so that you don't have to spend money on a class 5, because it costs more to house a high level. You're sticking them in with the sheep. The sheep are fucking getting shit on. That means the lower class inmates are getting shit on by these big ranks coming in. They're fucking clashing. Now they're clashing with staff because they're going, hey, you know what? I can run the yards now. And we had an inmate doing that in Lewis with this fuckstick DW Hetrick that now got moved to, he got demoted as an ADW and hid in fucking Florence. He's going to go shit that place up because that's what they're doing. They're allowing the inmates to run the yard. I'm saying it comfortably. If anybody in central office wants to, gut check me or challenge me on this, I tell you this, go fuck yourself. It's happening. We already know it's happening. All right? They're taking sides with the inmates. But now the inmates are revolting, saying, yeah, we can't fucking do this neither, dude. You guys are sticking us with low-level inmates. It's a fucking free-for-all. So the inmates are fucking livid. They're going after inmates, and now they're going after staff. They're sending a clear message. And I would wager that the director and his entourage has already been told this under the radar, and they're not telling you guys because of the shortages, and they figure if don't tell staff anything, they'll panic and not go to work. But fucking the Wolf Daddy is telling you there is an open fucking contract on all of you if you haven't figured it out. And if this scares you, I want you to be fucking scared. I want you to go home to your kids at night, all right? Fucking open contract. Don't let that shit happen. Don't let them post you. Don't do it. Don't fucking do it. Tell them I'm not posting myself with all these convicts. And if an inmate, listen, I gotta leave you one more thing. If an inmate tells you that he's gonna fuck you up because it's happening, lock them down, call an ICS, you lock the unit down. Let them be the one to say, you can't lock a unit down. That's our job. You're a nobody. Tell them, you go fuck yourself. I did lock it down. When I'm the incident commander, I can do whatever comes out of my blowhole to do. If you want to transfer command, bitch, and take over it, and you do it your way, you fucking do it. But in the meantime, I'm doing it my way. I'm locking this shit up. And when I'm done, you're going to relieve me so I can do my paperwork. And I'm not going back down there because you fuckers want to leave me fucking hanging. You guys understand that? All right, I'm going to leave you with one more thing. I've been getting calls this week. Well, private message, and one call, a bunch of them, about what I carry off duty, because some people carry off duty. You should all be carrying off duty. And they ask me, what do you carry? Let me leave you with this, all right? Never shoot a large caliber man with a small caliber fucking bullet, people, all right? You carry the biggest shit you can, conceal it. It's uncomfortable. You're getting in your car. I keep mine in the front of my pants. It sticks right down in my dick. It's a terrible thing, but I don't care. I deal with it because I got 2 little goddaughters that I go out with, and I'll fucking die before anything happens to them, all right? And with all this shit going on, it's going to escalate. It's done in the past. It can bleed into the street. So you carry the biggest gun you can and that you can't afford. Do not skimp on buying a pistol. All right, 9mm or above. Don't fucking dip below a 9. I'm saying it. Just don't do it. 9 is carry. You know, a Glock is comfortable. Most of you shoot Glocks in the department. You're comfortable with it. If you get into shit in the street, you're comfortable with it. You can show a record later in court saying, I can shoot a Glock well. I qualify. That's the weapon. Or you can do what I do. I carry my own shit. I'm military, ex-military, so I like carrying. So I'll tell you what I carry. There's 2 weapons I carry. I carry this one. This is the Model 18. This is a military SIG, 9mm, right? Carries a shitload. I'm not going to give you specs. This is not a fucking video for vets or trying to be gung-ho. This sits in your waistband. It can sit any way you want. It's got no safeties. You pull the trigger and shit comes out of here at a really, really fast rate. It's a SIG Sauer, by the way, all right? There's different brands. This is one of the best. I don't care what anybody tells you. Sometimes I carry this one, right? Depends if I mean business. And when I got my 2 little girls with me, I got this souped up thing and it's got laser on it, it's got a light on it, it's got a what do they call it, a reticle, you know, so that you can see it through there. You can keep both your eyes open. It's souped up, all right? I got the money for it. If you don't got the money for it, you know, go for a baser model. Who cares? You just need something that can spit rounds downrange and a lot, and you carry it wherever you go. Okay, guys? It's dangerous. It's dangerous in the trenches. That shit's gonna bleed out into the street. Pack, it's your right. You live in Arizona, it's your right to pack a weapon, and you guys are trained for it. And when you pull the trigger, you know, remember, bullets come out of that bitch really, really fast. So, and you keep shooting till the target is fucking down, and make sure your family's straight. Make sure you got a clear field of fire. Don't be shooting wild. Keep your head about you. Always stay alert. Stay alert on the street. Stay alert in the trenches. You understand? Good. This is the Wolf Daddies signing out for right now. Keep in mind what I just said about the trenches. It's dangerous. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. They're fucking y'all. Don't let yourself be posted alone. Yeah? If they give you shit, the inmates give you shit, call an ICS, lock it down. Let Transfer Command, let them take over and unlock the yard and go back to their bitch ass cells, all right? But you, and we'll protect you. Number 3, that shit bleeds into the street. Yeah? Always carry, always carry, always carry. And what did I say? Never shoot a large caliber man with a small caliber bullet.